Hey guys, what is up? It is Spooky Noodles. I am here with a reading vlog. Now, reading has been very bad or very poor lately. I have not been reading at my my fittest, or what's the word I'm looking for? I'm just not reading that much lately. Um, I've been focusing on writing and the writing business of the market, and really, honestly, it's been taking a lot of my time. So, yeah, I haven't really had time to read at all. Like I'm trying to get on a podcast. I'm trying to get the audiobook for Gray Matter already. I'm trying to email a bunch of people and Facebook ads and all this other stuff, and it's been taking a lot of my time lately. Then I'm writing stories. I'm almost finished with Symbiotic, my first novel. And I'm almost finished. Well, not finished, but I just started another story. I've been getting with my cover artist lately about making a cover for my stories. And he's working on Gray Matter 2's cover. He was the artist for Gray Matter, the first one. And that one came out very good, so I can't wait to see what he comes up with in the second Gray Matter cover. Um, and yeah, um, but I did do a little bit of reading so far. So if you don't know, it's half a Weenathon, and it ends in like 3 days. So I have 3 days to finish 4 books. Not gonna happen. Sorry guys, I really effed this up. Like, I'm not gonna be able to finish half a Weenathon. I'm going to attempt to read some of the prompts, but there's no way I'm going to finish 3 books in 4 days. Just not gonna happen. Or 4 books in 3 days. It's not gonna happen. But I'm on page 25 of In the Scrape, and I'm on page 28 of Nightmare Soup. So that's my Halloween-a-thon update. It's not going very well. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not think I'm going to finish 4 books in 3 days. It sucks. What you gonna do though? I also have a book haul that's coming soon. I got a book from a friend in exchange for a signed copy of my book. And I have some books coming from Mr. Bacon himself. So that should be a fun little haul. I have to get some boxes ready to ship out. If you don't know, I'm selling copies of my book for $10 plus shipping. So if you're interested, email me. I'll put my email in the comments or in the description, so you guys can get a hold of me. Because lately I've been having trouble trying to send messages. I do not know why, but it seems like no one's getting my messages. So email me and I'll email you back. Yeah. I'm really digging In the Scrape so far. In the Scrape is a fantastic coming-of-age novel, or novella. And I'm looking forward to doing a review on it when I do finish it, whenever I do finish it. It's just reading has been a slog lately. It seems like I can't get into anything that I'm reading at the moment. I even tried Ronald Kelly, which I always can get into a Ronald Kelly book, and it somehow is a slog. And it's not the book's fault. It's definitely not the book's fault. It's just I'm in this like writing phase, which came out of absolutely nowhere. And it should end around the time my Islands of Horror readathon happens. I already have Island by by Richard Lehman sitting there waiting for me to read, so I'm very excited about that. If I get to it, I am going to get to it because I promised myself I'm reading this. I'm going to participate in my own readathon. That's stupid if I don't. But I have 2 books already for me to read for the Islands of Horror. Island by Richard Lehman's one of them, and then The Forgotten Island by David Sodergren or Sodergren. That one's on my ebook, or is in ebook format, so it's like somewhere on my phone here. Where's my Kindle app? I just wanted to show you guys. Oh, I still am reading Until Summer Comes Around. I'm going really slow on that. I've read 7 weeks in a row, and I think it just ended. It says that I need to do some reading today. Or no. Yeah, I did some reading. I did 7 weeks in a row so far of reading. So that was cool, I guess. Where's the book? Where's the book? Where's the book? I'm looking for the book, but I'm not seeing it. I don't know where it went. I'm gonna have to search. There it is. Alright, I'm downloading it now. Sorry, I thought I already downloaded it. Alright. Boom, right there. The Forgotten Island by David Sodergren. A horror novel. So, I'm looking very forward to reading this one. It is around, let's see here, 310 pages. So, that's awesome. It's not too long. I could definitely do that. Sorry, I didn't know. I don't know why I went ahead and did that, but yeah, I have that book and Island by Richard Lehman, all lined up for the Islands of Horror readathon. I'm very excited for this readathon. I've been wanting to read island horror for so long, and now it's finally coming to the point where the readathon starts, and it's 2 months long, so you have 2 months to at least read one Island of Horror read. So if it has to have an island in the story somehow. So if it takes place solely on an island, then that's better, but it just has to have an island in it somehow. So there you go. If you can do that, awesome. I have a few books here that have to do with islands. I have T.M. Wright's Island. I have Straker Island by I forget his name. But I have a few Island of Horror or island themed horror books. So I'm very excited about that. But as for readathon, I'm gonna at least read these 2 books for the Halloween-a-thon and see how far I can go. It's a shame that I got such a slow start on it. Just have been in a writing mood lately. I've almost done with Symbiotic, my first novel. I'm trying to make it so it's not anticlimactic, or anticlimactic. And I also started a story. I'm like 4,500 words into it. It's called Triad, and I will reveal the cover at the end of this video for Triad. It's a beautiful cover by Don Noble. He's my favorite cover artist. I always go to him. So you see like a theme of my covers. They're all done by the same person. He does an amazing job with the covers. I think Symbiotic is his best cover he's made for me yet, but Triad is really good nevertheless. I enjoyed the cover a lot. I originally wanted something, and I had the cover all ready to buy, but I didn't have the money at the time, and someone swept it out from under me. So I went to him and I was like, hey, I need a cover for this story I'm working on called Triad, and he's like, I got you, bro. I was like, it's based on an Eloise Asylum in Michigan. The Eloise Asylum in Michigan. And I didn't tell him much about it, and he was like, I told him there's 3 characters, 2 guys, 1 girl, and that's all he needed. And he made this amazing cover. It's got like boarded up windows, the asylum, and graffiti sprayed on it, which is perfect. And yeah, there's 3 characters in the front, and it's just perfect. I love the cover so much. It just works very well with my story. It's exactly how I envisioned the asylum looking at. Like, I named the asylum in Triad the Reagan Asylum, and I named it the Reagan Asylum. I almost said the Reagano Asylum. The Reagan Asylum because of The Exorcist. If you don't remember or recall, the main character in that was Reagan, and I thought it would be a cool little, tidbit or whatever. But it could also be for Ronald Reagan. But I just named it the Reagan Asylum because I can't directly call it the Eloise Asylum, because I don't want to run into any problems with copyright infringement or whatever. I don't want permission to use that, but I guess it's okay to use stuff like that as long as you don't. I don't know. But if you don't know, Eloise is a asylum here in Michigan. I forget where it is, but it's more inland. Like in the middle of the mitten. And what are my words? Apparently it's haunted, and they do tours of it. But my asylum's not obviously going to be doing tours. It's just a closed down building that needs to be taken down. But of course, the city doesn't have the money to destroy it, so make room for more land. So they just keep the asylum up. And yeah, very excited to write this story. I also have a few other stories I'm making, writing. Same difference. I'm working on Take Me From Here, which is about a story about a girl who gets abducted by her ex-boyfriend. And all the while, a detective is trying to find her. I'm writing Symbiotic, which is a novel about these 2 kids who are bullied. They're terrorized by these bullies, and all the while there's a telepathic deer trying to kill everybody in the village or the town. And it's a really good story. I like it so far. Excuse me. And it has a lot of twists in it and a lot of scenes that I love. I may have to kill some darlings in the editing though, because I feel like there's just too much action going on in this novel. And this is my first novel, so I need to figure out how to go about editing it. Because the rewrite is going to be a pain in the butt. I already found a problem, and I was like trying to figure out how am I going to do this. And then I finally found out what I'm going to do. And then I was like, oh man, I'm going to have to rewrite the whole damn story to do that though. So I was trying to think of other ways. I'm like, no, there's no way to go around it. You have to do that scene. So I wrote the scene, then I tried to go back into the beginning of the story and write the thing in. And it was a pain in the neck. It's definitely going to be a rewrite for the ages. But Symbiotic is definitely one of my favorite things I'm working on. It's my coming of age story. Everyone has one. I think this is going to be the first of many though. I plan on doing so many more coming of age stories. Like I have Triad, which is about these high school students who create this paranormal investigation squad. and they investigate stuff, and they go into an asylum, and weird shit happens. It's my first attempt at a supernatural story. I'm not very good at supernatural stories, but I thought I'd challenge myself with this one. What else am I working on? I had Take Me From Here. I had, Gray Matter 2. I'm working on Gray Matter 2. So far I've written 2 stories for Gray Matter 2, and I'm expecting it to have 8 stories just like the first one, so I need 6 more stories. So far I have Roadkill and They Emerged from the Woods, and I'm thinking about rewriting this one story I wrote a long time ago called I Accidentally Created a Monster. So that might be fun to rewrite, but like I did in the first collection, I'm gonna do 4, or I think I did 3 third persons and 5 first persons. So I'm gonna try to do the opposite, where I do 5 third persons and 3 first persons. So I'm trying to, but lately I've been only writing first person stories, so I've been working really hard on trying to write third person narratives, but lately it's just been first person. So yeah, it's going well though. I think I had one more novella work in the works, but I can't remember what it was called. I have Triad, Take Me From Here, Symbiotic. I started writing Magic 8-Ball. Needs a new name, but that's what I'm going with so far. I created my own cover for it, and it's really stupid, but I have to say it is the best one I've come up with so far. Yeah, it's about this guy who buys a Magic 8-Ball, and it's oddly personal to him. So I'm looking very forward to it. I'm trying to figure out the semantics about it, or, well, not semantics, but what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe that is the word I'm looking for. But basically, I'm looking for like reasons for this talking 8-Ball. I'm looking for why this and that happens. I have an idea what the storyline is going to be overall, but I haven't figured out all the little things yet. So before I can even start, I'm not one to plan things out, but I do have to plan a little bit just to get an idea where the story needs to go, and then from there I just go my own path. So but yeah, I went on a little bit of a tangent there, so I apologize, but this is my read for Half a Weenathon. It's going well so far, and I'm having a blast. So yeah. Oh, it's not going well. What am I talking about? It's actually going horribly, but I'm enjoying the books that I'm reading so far. So I hope you guys are having a good day and a spooky night. I gotta end this video because it's already 18 minutes long, so that means once I add the intro and the outro and the cover, I'm gonna be in 20-minute territory. So have a great day, guys. Peace out.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of